Yes. So, good morning, all of you. And thanks a lot. We are starting on time. It means a lot to us. And if we continue the same thing, there are a lot of good things that will happen during our kids boot camp as well. And welcome to the Zoom session. So, you have Madhu here. Those of you who have not met Madhu, he's spotlighted. I hope everybody can see. And then on the bottom is Sai. Sai is another trainer from ClimbOn. So some of you, can everybody please mute yourself? Yeah, thanks. Right. So the reason we've called here today for a Zoom session is to set the expectations of what to expect, especially the kids. It is important that they know certain things before coming, and they should get a chance to directly talk to the trainers and get a chance to ask any questions, and parents also can ask questions, and we'll try to be as brief as possible and as fast as possible so that we can finish everything by 11:30. Let's see whether we can finish it by 11:30. So having said that, the start date is 22nd January and the end date is 26th January. So it is 4 nights and 5 days. Those of you who are new to ClimbOn, ClimbOn is an adventure society founded by Ashim Majumdar and registered with the Telangana government. And Madhu is the current president of ClimbOn. He is a highly trained climber and a mountaineer. I am Gangadhar and I handle the family and the kids event in ClimbOn. I am associated with ClimbOn since last 5 years. So is Madhu and the others here. We have seen that very few organizations take up the responsibility for training kids. They're okay to train elders, but when it comes to training kids, there are very few organizations who are coming forward. And luckily, ClimbOn has differentiated itself by training kids and training families together as well for rock climbing, camping, and things like that. So they attend various events throughout the year. But now this boot camp is a very focused training event where kids can attend and then they can get trained formally from us. It is not a certification course, but it is a character building and a skill building course. Your kids' life can get altered when they attend such a boot camp. I have set an agenda for this call today, and I will go as per that agenda. And the agenda that I have set in the WhatsApp group to all of you. Give me a second. Yes. So even before I come to the first topic, this ClimbOn Kids Bootcamp is happening in Hyderabad. Okay, it is 50 kilometers. The campsite is 50 kilometers away from the Hyderabad airport, and the parents are expected to drop the kids at 4 p.m. So let's make it at 3:30 p.m. as of now. And at 4 p.m., we'll stop taking kids. That means if you come at 4:01, you and your kid have to go back. Okay, we'll be very strict with that. So keep the time as 3:30 p.m. And the pickup time on the last day, that is Jan 26th, is 10:30 a.m. Is it correct, Madhu? 10:30 a.m.
Yes,
all right. Yeah, on the first day and the last day, we don't have any trainings. It is just about familiarization on the first day and assigning tents and things like that. And on the last day, it is only about, winding up the training and saying goodbye and meeting the parents again. All right. So nothing is scheduled on the first and last day, but that doesn't mean that we should not maintain the time. If we show the kid that it is okay to come late on the first day, we have seen in the last sessions, in the previous sessions when we did this boot camp, that the kid understands that it's okay to be late, and for the rest of the sessions, they will be late. That is why we want to be very, very strict about you being there at 4 p.m. right? So 1 p.m. means going back home. Okay, let's be very clear about it. All the kids, are you listening to this? I want all the kids to listen to this. If you come at 4 p.m. only, you will be admitted into the course, right? Otherwise, you just go back home. No crying, nothing. All right? With you? With me? All right, very good. Next. Yeah, the next thing is I've put here is the location. So the location will be shared as a Google pin in the WhatsApp group. It is about 50 kilometers from the Hyderabad International Airport. It is on the Sri Shailam Road. The place is called Kadtal, and the campsite is near a real forest. It is not an artificial place. It is near on the periphery of a real forest, and that forest is called as Kadtal Forest. Okay. Next, mobile phone policy. So during the event, once you drop off the kids, till the time you pick up the kids, the only contact for the parents will be Madhu's number and my number. And it's already there in the WhatsApp group. We will give you a time. Our phone will not be switched off. It will be charged every day. Don't worry about that. And it will be with us. Anytime you can call us on the first day only. Okay, from the second day onwards, it cannot be any time. We will give you a certain time. Why I say on the first day only is because the first night, if your kid is little bit uneasy and all that, we will help you. It's not a problem. Okay, it's okay for them to call you, get some reassurance from you and all that. It's fine, but not from the second day. All right. And personal phones are not allowed with the kids. It is not allowed even if they keep it switched off throughout this one. If anybody wants an exemption for this, please contact Madhu or me, and we will consider that. Okay. Madhu, do you have anything else to tell about the mobile policy?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. So also we will be taking some pictures and videos of the kids doing these things, the training, and we will be sharing from time to time in the WhatsApp group as well. But that doesn't mean that we will share every day and we will share every event and we will share every kid. Because last time what we have seen is once we start sharing, then the mothers call, oh, I can see every other kid, but not my kid. Okay. So we won't have time to, like covering like a wedding shoot that, okay, you also come here, let's shoot. It is not like that. Okay. It's just to get an idea what your kids are going through. All right. So I am saying this, many of you may know this, but I'm just being explicit because at that time we will not have the patience to explain all these things. We will just not be able to share more photos. Now we are all, nicely, we have more time. We can talk aram se. So that's why I'm telling all these things. Next, food from home is not allowed. You cannot get anything from home. It is not in our packing list. You don't get it. That's it. All right. So there will be food that will be available. Some food will be like sprouts. It will be like in the morning along with jaggery, especially kids. See, you're going to do a lot of training, isn't it? You're going to be out in the sun. You're going to do a lot of workouts. You need energy. So you cannot eat only the idli and the pongal and be done with it. So we would have had a kind of diet for you so that you stay healthy and you stay strong during the whole session. We will have the basic medicine also with us. If somebody goes sick, we know how to take care of them at the first aid level. And if there is more information, if there is more intervention required, we will ensure that they get the access to a doctor. That is not a problem. Okay, in the previous ones, we have not had any problems. There is one small issue with food. See, the food is usually prepared by the villagers, and they, how much ever we say, they tend to make it spicy. Okay, and some kids are not at all used to spicy, and we know how to handle that. We will either add it with curds or we'll ask them not to have the what do you say, the sabji, which is very spicy. We will try our level best, but many times it is not in our hands. And we are even though 10 times we tell those people, they feel that the taste will not be there if you don't put spiciness. That is how the villagers think. and invariably they still put spice into the food. Those of you who have a concern, please talk to me, because I will be personally overseeing that every kid actually has food during this time, while Madhu will be focusing on more on the technicalities, on the climbing, on the rappelling and things like that, interfacing with parents, ensuring that kids are sleeping properly, kids are emotionally okay, having fights, they're going on time. All that I will be taking care, and I will be giving you feedback every day by evening. We'll fix up a time also for that, and you'll also get a chance to talk to your kid also every evening for about 5 to 10 minutes. The time also we will define, because some kids need more. We have seen that some kids just cry on the first day, right? But on the second, third day is like, oh, I don't have a family, I don't want to go from here. Okay, that kind of a transformation we have seen. So don't worry if your kids are crying on the first day or something like that. Then the fourth point, there are, okay, and I need all the kids to listen to this properly. Okay, there is no bathroom. Okay, there is no bathroom where you can go sit inside and then close the door. Okay, there is no tap from where you will get water. Okay, you will have to take your own bottle. We will designate a place for girls separately and for boys separately. It is out in the open, behind a bush or behind a rock. And morning before sunrise, before it becomes bright, you'll be given a time to go finish your morning things and then come back. All right. So everybody, there is no other option. This is the only option available in the campsite. So you have to adhere to that. Okay. If any kids have any question about this, you can ask me right now so that we can address your concerns. Anybody has a question on this? Okay, silence means okay then. All right. Next. Right. And one important thing is, you will be assigned tents on the first day itself when you come, and you'll have a partner. A girl will have a girl partner, a boy will have a boy partner. Now, in the night, after the whistle, once you get into the tents, you're not supposed to come out of the tent until next day morning. Okay, this is very important because we are next to a proper forest. There will be dogs, there will be other things, and you just cannot come out of the tents for your own safety. This is very, very important. And parents, you will have to tell this 10 times to your kids before sending them, that in the night, they are not allowed to come out of their tents. I'm not talking about going out of campsite. I'm talking about not getting out of tents in the night. All right. They can call us because we will be around. We will also be sleeping in tents somewhere near there. They can call us because we can hear our names being called. That way we can go and help them if they want something, but they cannot come out even to call us. Okay, that's very, very important. Yeah. Then I'll finish about the COVID testing, and then we will open up for questions from your parents. And I'll also request Madhu to say a few things about the training program itself. Is it okay, Madhu? Yeah. So for the COVID testing, so all of you, the kids, will have to go through an RT-PCR test. It should be an RT-PCR test only. It cannot be a rat test. It cannot be a self-test because they are not correct. You have to go through an RT-PCR test before, on 20th, and the report should be available, shared to us in the WhatsApp group by 21st morning. Anybody who has a positive report of course cannot attend. And then once you arrive at the campsite on 22nd, you will be given another test, that is a self test, which is using that kit. And at that time also we will check. Why we are taking this double action is because in that time also, now that virus is spreading like anything, isn't it? Actually, right now I am under COVID. I am just recovering. This is my last but second day. And My daughter got it. Next day, my wife got it. The next day, my other daughter got it. And the fourth day, I got it. Right. So until that fourth day, I had no symptoms. Right. So it is important that we do these two tests, and it will be done for everybody. We organizers are also going through it. Right. So with this, I have finished most of what I need to say. Madhu has dropped out, I think. So if you have any questions to ask, you can start this portion of the setting the expectations for the.
Angu, this is Kunal. A quick question.
Yes, Kunal.
Thank you for the walkthrough, first of all. And in the list of things which we need to get, the packing list, there is a mention of a sleeping bag and also a yoga mat. So is it both or it's or?
It is both.
Okay.
You need a sleeping mat because the ground will not be even.
Excuse me.
And the sleeping bag. Yes, 1 second, Kshitij. Let me finish. I'll come to you. Okay. So
Yeah.
the sleeping bag or the blanket that you sent is used to cover themselves so that they stay warm.
Excuse me.
Yes, Kshitij.
What if I don't have a sleeping bag?
You can get a thick blanket.
Okay. I don't have a thick blanket. There's a giant one and it doesn't fit in the tent actually.
Okay, so what you can do is you can get 2 thin blankets.
Okay, sure.
All right.
Excuse me, I have one more doubt actually.
Yes, go ahead.
Will you teach us how to make with fire?
Yes, we can teach you that.
Yeah, I do know how to make fire with rocks actually. I make sparks with that. My grandfather taught me that.
Yeah, we can try it. Why not? Definitely we can try it.
Gangu, like he was saying something about a blanket. What? Just tell them not to bring any fluffy or throws, because those tend to catch thorns more often than normal blankets. So just tell them to get a sleeping bag because those technically don't catch on thorns.
I'll
So
take
right
the
now,
blanket, but I'll roll myself in it.
Yeah,
so right now, what I would do is I'll allow them to bring whatever they want to bring. Okay, I will not tell them what kind they have to bring, because that itself becomes a learning for them, isn't it? Instead of me telling them and teaching them how it is, if they bring a wrong kind of blanket, then next time they know that they should not bring that kind of a blanket, isn't it? All right. Thanks for your suggestion. Okay, appreciate that you are saying that. Yeah.
One more question. From the
Yes,
drop-off point, how far is the campsite or the drop-off point? Just to understand, so do they have to carry the stuff? How far?
It's very near, sir. It is less than 50, I would say 100 meters.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you bring it in a bag, please do not get anything more than what we have given you in the packing list. If you want to get anything more than what is in the packing list, please talk to us and give us a reason why you want to bring it, and then we'll allow it. All right. And the bag that you get also should not be a kit bag. Okay. It can be a backpack, because we'll be teaching you how to pack a backpack also. So if you get a proper backpack or a rucksack, it is easier.
Gangu, this is Anup here. About this hiking shoes mentioned, can it be normal walking shoes, or is there anything specific that we have to get for them from Decathlon or something?
See, if you get send them with normal walking shoes, no,
Hmm.
since they'll be doing rock climbing, the rocks easily cut the rubber.
Got it.
Okay, if the sole is rubber, so if you can get send some shoes where the sole is not the typical jogging shoes,
Got it.
it helps a lot.
Got it. Got it. It should be available, right, in Decathlon, definitely.
Yes, yes, definitely it is available.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, the parents, any other questions?
Excuse me, I have a doubt.
Yes, please.
Can we bring basketball shoes, because I have those and I went to Kurg and those worked.
Okay, so what you need to do is ask your mother to take a picture of those basketball shoes and send it to me, and I will say yes or no later. Is it okay?
Can you repeat that, please?
Yeah, so ask your mom to take a picture of those basketball shoes and send it to me, and I will say it is okay or not after seeing it. Is it okay?
Sure.
Yep. Okay, I don't know. Madhu dropped off. Maybe he has a connectivity issue. Let me just call him quickly and then see if he's joining. We can.
I have been to BootCamp before, and they have.
Amma, call.
Gangu,
Who is this?
I'm Manasvi.
Ha, Manasvi.
I have been to a BootCamp before, and they have given a small bag. Should we get the same thing, or will a new bag be provided?
That small bag, we'll provide a new bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
can you say that again? I can't hear you.
shirt? Should I get the one I have? The ClimbOn shirt, should I get the one I have?
No, your voice is breaking a lot. I can't hear you. Can you speak a bit slowly?
Should I get the same ClimbOn shirt I have? The one was given before?
No, you'll be given another one.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Can we bring this kind of bag we brought from IKEA?
So I will not be able to tell you now. So take a picture of that also and send it to me on WhatsApp. Later on, I will tell you. Okay.
Okay. It only has 2 zips.
I told you have to take a picture and send it to me. This is not the time to talk about it. Okay.
Sure.
Thanks.
Gangu,
Yes.
22nd, we have to wake up at 4 or evening 4.
It is 4 p.m.
Okay.
Can you just call Madhu and see if it's good? I've called him. Just check with him. If he picks the call, you just ask him if he's joining.
You're on mute.
Do I have to get an extra bag? Hello, Madhu. Are you joining? Okay. Bye, Madhu. Okay. Bye. He's joining in a minute.
So Madhu said he is going to join in a minute. So other things also that I'm going to talk about now about food wastage. Okay. So we are very, very conscious about no food wastage during the entire event. Okay. What the organizers eat, what the kids eat. So kids, I'm telling you, on the first day, you might know the quantity, you might not know the quantity of food given to you before opening the packet and things like that. It's okay. A little bit of wastage is okay. But from the second day onwards, we will discuss at that time, not now. We will clearly discuss about how to have zero wastage. And there will be a dry pit and there will be a wet pit, and waste has to be segregated and put exactly the same way that we ask you to do. All right. Okay. Yeah. Madhu is here. So let me allow Madhu to talk about the training itself and set the expectation. Let me add the spotlight. Yeah, Madhu, please go ahead.
So hi, hello. So when it comes to training, we have planned 8 to 9 activities. So when it comes to activities, we have rock climbing, rappelling, zoomering, forest survival skills, and there are many other things like how do you do camping, how do you tie your lace, how do you pack your backpack. So the many aspects you'll be getting to know. So when you're going for a solo treks or solo hikes, or if you're going into a forest exploration, so these activities will be helping you in these things. So activity is going to start from morning after the breakfast itself, and it's going to continue till evening 5 o'clock. So depends on the situation, depends on the sunny or rainy, depends on the weather. We'll be letting you know the activities that we are going to do in the morning itself. So everyday activities in the morning, you'll get to know what all activities we are going to do. So I'll be sharing the list of the activities in the WhatsApp group, and also the activities which we have taken videos in the previous events, so that it will be a reference for you. But the only suggestion that I would give you was your attire. Please make sure you get your right attire for your for the boot camp, especially the trek pants and the shoes. So without these two, it will be very difficult for you to participate in most of the activities. For rock climbing, even for the rappelling, everything, the shoes and your attires are very important. So yeah, so that's about it. So mostly it's difficult for you to explain you verbally. So I'll share you a few videos regarding this, so that you'll have an idea like what you're going to do before the event itself. And when it comes to the safety part in the during the events, like we said, so we are 5 of us. So we'll be taking care of each and every safety and security during the event. So, but from the kids side, so we assure you. Sorry, you need to promise me like you should, do any sort of activities only in presence of us. Like there are few incidents happens like when we are concentrating on other kids, the other kids do, try to practice on their own, but try to avoid such things during the event. So everyone will get a chance. If you want to do for more time also, we'll try to allot some time for you, so that you make sure that any activity that you're doing inside the forest has to be supervised by either me or any of our organizers. So yeah. So Gangubai, anything to add, Gangubai?
No, Madhu, I think that is good enough. I think what you said is right. If you just send some of the pictures of what we are going to do, that will be easier for them. So with this, we have Madhu and I have completed what we wanted to say. I think we have answered most of the questions also, and it's 11:30 now. So if there are no more questions, we will finish this session. If there are any questions, we'll take one or two and we'll complete it.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
How much feet is the mountain?
There is no mountain there. There's only a hill.
Oh,
And
okay.
right now, I don't know how big the hill is, but when you come there, we will try to measure it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right. What's your name?
My name is Ritesh.
Ritesh. Very good. Good question. Yeah. Any other questions? All right. Thank you very much. Okay. See you on January 22nd. Okay. At 4 p.m. sharp. If possible, please come at 3:30 itself. All right. So we will end the session now. And see, we are anyway available in the WhatsApp group. See you all. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, Gangu.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Gangu.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.